Wow, welcome to my channel. From Bahrain, the country of beautiful sunshine and the kindest people. So today's recipe is doughnut, a favorite of every household worldwide, especially when you have kids around. So today's recipe, I'm using a little bit of saffron powder. You don't have to go with this flavor. You can flavor your donut with any of the flavorings you like and your household like. So let's start cooking. For this recipe, like any other recipe that I prepare, you will find the ingredients below this video. Let's start preparing. The first thing I'm going to start doing is fermenting my milk or my liquid ingredients. I'm going to add the sugar and the yeast, whisk them. Remember, the milk needs to be at room temperature or warm to give you the best result and quickest fermentation time. So you just mix the yeast and the sugar together really well and just keep it aside while you're preparing the other ingredients. So I'm going to start with the dry ingredient after the wet ingredient. So for the dry ingredient, I'm going to use the all-purpose flour. I'm going to add the salt and the sugar and the dried milk powder. Just help this sugar to completely go in. My saffron powder. You really don't have to add saffron powder. Just use the flavoring you like, or you don't need to do the flavoring in the first place. So you just mix them together with the spatula. Mix the dry ingredients together with the spatula. Create a small hole, yeah, and then add your butter. Using a K beater, just start with very low speed at the beginning to mix the butter with the flour. This will take probably 30 seconds. After which, you're gonna break your egg, whisk it a little bit, mix it before adding it to the flour mix. Adding the vanilla within the egg mix. Mix it together lightly and then add it to the flour ingredient. Give it 30 seconds to 1 minute before you add the fermented liquid. So since the fermented liquid still is not ready, I'm going to just stop the machine and wait for this to ferment before I add it to the mix. So my yeast has fermented now and it's ready. So let's finish kneading the dough of the donut. My dough is ready. So it's going to be a wet, biscuity dough. I'm going to show you now up close. This is how it looks. Anytime you work with any dough and you feel the dough is too wet to handle, you just simply add a little bit of flour to help you in either kneading or rolling. My dough is ready now to rest for at least 2 hours covered in a room temperature of 27 degrees. Temperature here in Bahrain is about that at this time of the year, so I'm going to keep it in my garden, let it to rest before I can roll it, and rest it again before I can fry it. So my dough has been fermenting for the past 2 hours. I'm gonna now start rolling it and shaping it to the shape my kids like. So you really don't need to go with one shape or one dressing with a donut. My kids love it when it is dressed with sugar glaze, or they like it with just some sugar powder. Yeah, but a lot of people choose the dressing of their liking. You want to dress it with chocolate, you can add rose syrup to your sugar and milk mixture. It's all up to you. I'm going to just do one kind of glaze and show you one of the recipes of the glaze of the donut. Shape your donut according to your own liking or your own children's liking. So I'm using now about a 5 centimeter cutter. You can go with smaller or larger, it's all your choice. So my donuts have been proofing for the last half an hour, and now the oil is ready and they are ready to be fried. My temperature is now 168, standing at 168 to 170 degrees. I'm going to drop the donuts very gently, taking care not to affect the shape of the donuts. Small tip from me to you: when you decide to do the smaller shaped donuts, the timing of doneness in the oil reduces from the bigger one. So the larger your donut is, the more time you need to keep them frying in the oil than the smaller one. To help your donut catch the golden brown color, just get a flat spoon like so and just press on them to dip them in the oil enough to cover the whole donut. The whole process of frying the donut won't take more than a couple of minutes on each side. So my beautiful donuts are ready to be strained. My donuts are cooled down and ready to be dressed. You can choose your type of dressing. Like you can half dress them, or you can just dip them all together. I mean, dip them completely in the dressing and coat the whole donut. As I said, the dressing is just a simple glaze of confection sugar and milk. You can add any flavor you like in it. To go with the Middle Eastern flavor is mostly saffron, cardamom, some orange blossom, those kinds of Middle Eastern flavor if you want a flavor with the Middle East. Okay, so those round ones, I'm just going to dip them into the confection sugar and just keep them lying there because my kids just love them like so. I'm just going to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. And this is my little donuts. These ones, I'm going to dress them half, cool them again, okay? And then pipe any cream or custard or jelly you like. stick like from inside. The taste of saffron, the taste of rose, the rose petal. It's amazing! Amazing! So if you like this video and you want to see more of Royal Sally's videos, please subscribe and like. I want to see your comments below or through any of the social media direct messages. I love you so much. Ciao, ciao.